critics. Everybody hates critics. But how do you deal with them? What do you do with them? Very, very simple. There's multiple types of critics. I like to classify it as the hateful critics, and then there's the rational critics. So the hateful critics are really simple. It's like, fuck you, I hate you, you fucking suck, fuck you, just people full of hate. And how do you deal with them? Well, it doesn't really matter because they're going to be there. Just don't put too much attention on them. They're your promoters. They're your promoters. Sorry, they help you gain more attention. So, the people who are gonna like you, they're gonna see through the hate. That's fine. Now, then there's the second part of the critics, which is the dangerous one, and that's what I call the rational critic. That's the kind of critic that he doesn't talk to you like, fuck you, I hate you, you fucking suck. But what he does, he likes to eloquently tell you why what you're doing is wrong, or why you can change what you're doing. So you'll post, like I posted an article, for example, that I wrote in a forum, and he's like, Robby, I'm not trying to do this to get you as a hater. I'm saying this completely rationally, something like that. But I think that you shouldn't really try to post stuff like that here, because it makes you seem like you're trying to steal the audience from the forum, and it makes you look like a douchebag. They use these rational excuses not to continue what you're doing. So I have a very simple way of conceptualizing, like, okay, how do I deal with this? Do I actually listen? Do I ignore? And it's very simple. Anytime somebody tells me to do more, I'm all in. Like, if this guy's like, hey, Robby, I like your stuff. You know what? I hate your stuff. Do more. Or, I like your stuff. Keep it up. Anything like that. Good. I'm all in. You're on my team. Anytime somebody's like, you should do, tells me to do less, even if it's like, look, Robby, this won't work. It doesn't look good. Makes you look bad. This isn't well done. No, don't do it. Anytime somebody suggests that I should do less, I completely ignore it. I honestly consider it like this guy's trying to somehow sabotage my success, whether he knows it or not. And funny enough, the guys that criticize me, like, oh, you make 5 videos a day, oh, that sucks so much, that's so stupid, they never have a YouTube channel. It's never the guys that have a YouTube channel. These guys are always like, wow, dude, that's sick, that's some serious work ethic. And the guys who are like, oh, your forum posts suck, I hate your articles, or, you should post less, I think you should post less. They never have any posts of their own that provide content or value, so notice who's criticizing you, notice who's judging you. It's always the people who don't take action. You'll never see somebody, and I've never seen this in my entire life, you'll never see somebody who takes more action than you and is more successful criticize you and tell you to take less action. He might say, okay, keep it up, but do this better, or you can improve this. And even then, only if you ask them, they never just straight up come up to you and like, hey, you should improve this is bad, because, dude, they don't have time. Like, how would a successful person have time to talk to somebody he doesn't know and criticize him or even give him tips? Like what the fuck? So I hope this kind of helps you. Again, to put it very simply, anybody who tells you to do less is not your supporter. He's there to somehow destroy your efforts, and most evidently doesn't take action at all himself, especially in the area he tells you about. So most likely he just gave up on that area, and now he's unconsciously trying to use his excuses and fear as reasons for you not to do something yourself. Never listen to haters, although that's simple, because you can see, okay, they're haters. They're so negative. They hate their life so much they have to spew hatred. Like, I look at haters with pity, like, oh, your life is so bad. that you have to focus on this. And then there's the criticizers that also don't know anything. You'll never see a criticizer that is more successful than you. An actor has never been criticized by somebody who was a better actor. It's always by a critic, unless that actor has an agenda to, get on the news or something. So yeah, just ignore them, like anything, and that really relates back to my video about kind of being yourself, which I'll link in the description, where I just tell you, like, look, if it makes you feel good, if it gives you energy, makes you feel more passionate, it's good. If it makes you feel bad, makes you feel self-judgmental, self-analyzing, not in the good way. There's a good way to be self-analyzing where it makes you feel better, but self-analyzing in the sense of like, oh, am I doing something wrong? Anything like that, anything negative, it's bad for you. It's really that simple. Just that's the equation. So I hope this helps you. I hope this makes sense. Thanks for watching.